is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Yama wunyi na ukaba mfambra Boadu TV so. Say your first time I best also be subscribe yenye na like video no. Na yenye comment into comment section mo. Yewi ani a share. Na de atia ne say Obowre mu Accra FM Nana Otu Darko. We tie jaso. Ai we tie jaso pa. O say Ghana Ports Habour Authority. Nema bi koso wo ho a scandal bi a wode banya senketwa. Echen krui ano odin. Solomon. Solomon your friends Jeramatin be asem na making. One so kopie mu ho nya seketwa. Expose after expose after expose. NPP so moko national meeting no moko hwe almost 31st January 2020 is number 2 presidential no what do you continue na Otu Darko
krono fitaa ye ade a ye di gu oman enso yakata ye ni wo. People are pretending say omo ye dwuma e wo port but omo hwia Ghana. They are stealing from the Ghanaian people. And I've told you, ladies and gentlemen, say okwembia so yebeboa na John Dramani Mahama na demonstration we akoyi. Aje obenfo ana obeka se John Dramani Mahama bai enema nkoyi. Aje we obenfo. Aje wo ya dan woni ho. Aje principality na ewa. Because so obeka no kura obia ni hon mo obetimi ni sese ne bo aka se John Dramani Mahama so far in this period of 6 months we're failing Ghana for. Even one Ghana city crampa or car say anka yamwa na yamfa entua fango eka ye de ene yamfa bi ento fuel no wo hunu se entokwa bi ahyase a ebe increase ana say ebe affect fuel pricing no was matwa sense. I am talking about a listening president or no time or more opposition. Radio stations at the Radio Gold, Munti FM, XYZ, NPP bar power, Omugu stations, you know. Now can you say, once your power, you retaliate. But it's a bad home. It's so shut your question. He pardoned them, he gave them clemency. Man, name no kasa, obi to say Gabriel Naku to be Churokase. John Dramani Mahama is the most prepared president ever. A teacher said, Gabriel Naku, no one was fast, and the cousin and a Kufado Cradi. When you're prepared, no one didn't you. One of my unprepared president, Gabriel Naku, Asanti Bedia too, Kenoforiata. They gave us an unprepared president. They knew that Nakufado was not prepared, and yet, but you see, Bible said, "Say nipa quite three were radi anymore. Woman a town fumpo and it is scriptural." Bible neka was say nipa na quine at me were radi anymore. Woman a town fo and it ye. Yes, I said John Dramani Mahama. I quite three were radi anymore. Yeah, a town fo to say Gabriel Chelakwene. Was it John Dramani Mahama is the most prepared president in the history of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, ne santi ana yanwa ya watchman ama mamwe e twasa sanyema bi nkoyi ewo amamwo no mu a ebi wo ha ye yesu tire ebi wo no so a ye be pam waka ewo kasafidie affluent. And I'm taking you to port. Makachira will say frozen chicken for and I'm there shassia. I'm import frozen chicken eban. But apart from frozen chicken, you want crofua every dream, a woman a cra anwa cooking oil, tin fish, tin tomatoes, ammo, soft drinks, alcoholic beverages, patries, sugar. And I am telling you, say, me gusu ya me prepare when I am done. Me dinin na mema yoku, me dinin na mema NIB. Bidini nyina mema CID okronphobia obuga na afaswa why under declaration of duty na on pia report one I will make sure say you better. And if possible ye the answer ever two sika no so no what pia aban sika we via for a very long time sa da bebre e report one And I have your list. And I'll mention it. Maybe in seeing someone send maham. Because Mimi did ukrechi. Me did ukrechi. Solomon Kalushi of South Africa. Abra at the age of 23, ye bua the kumfo. Okachiro Brunini say, Adia me, I am fighting for freedom of my people. And maybe after we are free, we can free you too. And he says that the pains and torture, even this death, my blood will nourish the tree of freedom. Eti sawujira ama nokra, you do not fear niebeba also because nokra ejira home brade, and you don't care the weight of the oppressor. You don't care the weight of the oppressor. And like I'm saying, I have the declaration number and a bill of entry, no. Terminal kwa. Woman di kogu ye. Ekle free also. Importer, we import it, and yama mabobo sweet is a frozen chicken buy. All those ones, bill of lading. Nini na guha. Na muye ni pa bonefu same. Eye. Muye ni pa bonefu same. Eye. Hwe? Ma mentro, and yama yo muye. Number 1. Dan me catch us be the misdescription. 80 misdescription na say. What the adiane ba na wasesa adekode no a e wo container no. It was the kosua ne ba ya was be the boa ne ba. Tio. It ye free be chicken leg quarter. Or the sa chicken leg quarter ne ba. And no ni duty no e was soro. One person be trade due to be brenti. No one misdescribe it. Or say chicken leg quarter am de ba me the chicken back and ba. Me say that is what they are doing. Most of them. And I will make sure say me the remember Yoko. See yen nyina ya boa John Dramani Mahama. Na mamu ni be. He's one person. John Dramani Mahama can never do it all. All of us we must support John Dramani Mahama. Accra FM. Over Facebook anu ashamai. We apologize and say entima remuntem. That is what they've been doing. The other one here under declaration. But in Yamka say, it's under declaration, you know. Ebia, obetimi de eniema ba say 1,000 anaba. Na onin crofona shisha or se me de eniema ebia 500 buy. It is the sanka eso tua duty for 1,000 goose, no. No tua duty for only 500 goose. And we have pictorial evidence to this. You dare not challenge. Unti ase akokot. Ya beba. Me beba. Me see so man maham. Me see so in my years of journalism and sana me kasa no. Me kasa keke. No, me kasa keke. Me kasa keke. Akronfo asefo. Adan. Ghana me I work and pay am akronfo anasere. Why? Why? Obuan motimika say, oh, enema me dia bay a household goose. Ube komne cooking oil, anything fish, and nothing tomatoes. Say the bear ni duty ni baba form. Some reduce the house power of fridges to get less duty. Some bring 100% cotton dresses and say they are polyester and even reduce the quantity to pay less duty. That is what most of them have been doing, especially when we craft frozen chicken, and I'll be mentioning their names. Obu anwa what the bano, or see a Gibson powder. When you Gibson powder, POP. What the mwaba? No, I misdescribe it. No, a tria less duty. And that is what most of them have been doing. And my mention for our partners in this business. Our partners need to be examination officers at the port. I said about to make clear when you man. We have examination officers at our port. Examination officers. wouldn't say your custom officers in SWA in the evaluation process. Our head office. I'm talking about CTSB. Importers, no, a board moment shipping lines, just acquire said they are in collusion, a cabal, a cool. You can be finance minister, and you see, our icons, no, our management system, no, computer, no, bought declaration number, no, do me Wotowoto Darko, I know what I'm saying. And yes, I'm in trust system, no. But on my way, you move be corrupt. It is sometimes one person penny be crack one the animal. No fetch la kwajiska. And come the amade dada. I want to make sure say my do grounds to be a penny no kwajiska said there. Want to me because sometime no want to me because the moment I made the declaration number never 2 gas no. Who create declaration number no and on a bill of entry. Who bet me the read the icons in system no. Companies needing. Me bill of lady number this is here. Who bet me who. But at least the terminals, any other things we want more, make me watch them. And I'm saying, sir, crown for no more tema port. I'm wouldn't say who you are doing under declaration, misdescription. Any you are warned, and we'll make sure, sir, you face the full rigors of the law. Etina John Dramani Mahama ba oye inti anyamofe. Anyamofe. Abai who was send a buy ya tea petrol so from say 16 cities about 12 cities if not 11 cities. Abai who was saying when you this in NPP asemo when you faswa you say Ghana for Abai who was saying and aba ya tea petrol so from 16 cities to 12 Ghana cities. Abai who was saying Abai who was saying and in a space of only 6 months dollar to Cydia na a over 16 cities. Me no ka say dollar to Cedi a 10 something. Now they have 11 Ghana cities in play. In just 5 months, we're teaming at 5 Ghana cities free so. And our man city now appreciating over 5 Ghana cities against not only the dollar but other hard currencies to say zero. And the British pounds. Abai do saying Abai nyansa fo ni betuma away. Abaya nyansafo enos wom o metimi away. It takes wise governance and say na obetimi age ne ato forcing ene nia esiama ene nia samejamfi ene nia owura to amahama yi wo onim nyansa wotimi nya bi da na o de ewu frasase so because amamuo enye buku sem eye nyansa sem. You may read all the books in this world sabitafra che sabe kudon to onim nyansa. Most of our people are one be leading and they are too bookish. One be call to a rattle book. I can't profit here. Give them the job they can fix. Give them the job they can fix. And John Dramani Mahama and the team are demonstrating say with 6 months they can cause a positive change. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Now instead say mumu be buano, mumu be managers, mumu be examination officers. Now you collude with importers near there. Now we are under declaration our port. Now sika e kase Ghana nya through duty no. Na sika no swate. You are making millions of dollars whilst Ghana is making millions of cedis. Ghana na cedis no mo na dollars esemo. Why? Hey, I'm going to names in it. And you think? Oh no. Me my believe you ko guy no nti wan hwa se ne ekon de ono na bia me de bakoma no. Yeah. Special prosecutor fantastic, but I feel that sometimes delay o baby. Be my believe back no. Chama won't me adam for no. Oh yeah, Rebonacha. We're a fantastic guy. We're an action guy. We're a correct guy. Eti Raymond Acha, on the first person on my list. Me we are the mama. On the first person. Company first one no AAF. Ayana penyifo bi frame advice me say, "Mama, mommy fama omo but sometimes I am feeling say my mona me nka so bi ba ko fa chiru. No No be fetch the kwa na je me mayen kwase adwuma mu. Oh. Because I almost dream no. O person paying for the investigations, you give them the details, then they will do it. Ebi akoba na we mu anyom ho afufa baby. But the truth is that me trust the penny bia okroba. Ebi adoma hama ana chief of staff. And some few people. Oh, because you see, yeah, some of them finding out. Nyan crofo and they say, "Who rezia?" Na some me peska kan manya ska bibiri. Unim course akoso. Me nan for bebre bin say minim nyansa. Because Otu Darko madwen adwuma nka by now, say me use Land Cruiser. Yes. So me person me fa krono adamfo a. Enye san ka me guso handan. I'm telling you. Sometimes udi no kurechia yeah. Udi no kurechia yeah. Enye sa hanu muso ya ma 50,000 a month kakra bi. No me dia ka no kurei. Alaji say do agongo. Me dia ka no kurei. Muntu baka twem. What I say? No kure. Udi no kurechia yeah is look it's painful, I'm telling you. If you want to be truthful in life, one have be wo hiani. I'm sorry. Sometimes yeah. You have to put body and soul together. Eti yemu bi ho na yetima kura yemu die mu aba bedru ne. Na e bi asabi ye ni dan. Kampo ye ni bi ene ye a. Enye se akohwefo. But udi no kura chi a aye nhira de che. Se me peska. A simple case. Everyone say my just him no. The course about me so nyina I bullshitted the course in the interest of our country. In the interest of our country. When you are crap and you be a or the position of my girlfriend. Ga onya hweda no atam na koto wari. Wa ba nkwase adwuma nkwa na be kuruma. Oh. But at least company no hunu no. AF figure 3 dinum. And it ends with company. I'll give you these quotes. In case it said Yoko Kase Bakobo Budino and San Metimachi Chajim Hose Mamunina. Company number 2. Consults and associates and a one film. Consults and associates. Makain. Company number 3. Oko is the Adan Wahiva region by Greater Accra. Me na nanom say me papa ne maame or ye fu Adan. Iti me tima kase enso ifra Adan kakra. Ko me papa maame or ye fu Adan. Ti me nuanom Adan fu a mutie me na mo hwe mo Facebook. Mo mechiam kakra. Why na munua ba kwa wayira no me amie. Company ba ko Adan ewo ni dim edi awurade enye pani pa ne national security nsem anka de ese me bo simple kra. But let me send this warning. Pani bia wo baye wadwene se wo be biti me no me kire se me ye fantastic guy. Pani bia wo baye wadwene se wo be biti me, you can be whoever. Me kire se me ye fantastic guy. Time wa me kwache me ye investigation ko hu ECG materials enkrofo be hu me say ye nwie bi me say udi no krachi a obre esa nka me ti ase e wia bebe 4 trailers kra branka me ko because oye so udi no kro bi amwa. But the truth is that enye because se me kase me wia sa electricity cables ne wom anko bi ahu. Because all minim seminar me investigation journalists, I me adwuma. National security for the name, and I didn't know them, but some told me the national some people, and I'm not sure they are part of national security. I'm not sure because national security, Robert cannot tally national security. They will never do that. Mustafa national security, they will never do that. No, they will never do that. I'm saying, like, seriously, it's quickly. And I'm a friend, General Michaud. And a General Michaud, a mommy, one major, person me body ding. A mommy major, Eti quickly na menene kwa ne nti sa video no kra babonten he declared that place a crime scene. Eti no then I am saved from temptation. Because nipa bi are corrupt. Nti aba de say bia me dan ka aswa me dan kan so aswa no man koka say bia ene me no mo koyen ko wi na me konya scan bi sa brand ye declare ho crime scene etu ye hwan ye ukọ no na ye hu so ye beche nti ne otu da ko nkokra. I am saying say ya dwene say ye be bokro no nke by now ye sikafo na say them journalists for be bre okro man ma sa no me mo bi edin yo journalists be bre for be bre okro man ma sa no me eto me di peche no man Ghana bre onso yeso be di Ghana chi a say ya ohu ma me kwa na ye masho ohu papa kwa akokora na ye masho ohu nuanom kwa na ye masho oba fro kra say that the pass them more and buy ya na ye masho covers gawe eso kronfo bi edi krono achi we didi peche sabi we sisi adan wo cars na ka presenter te se me eto mu na eto da bi ne mu adia na makofo trotro me nim krofo anka metimi anya bibi look my serious but okaso be di Ghana na chi a Ghana will pay you, Ghana will reward you, but I no problem. Meti Ghana chi sa kusi se Ghana and kasa will reward me someday. But so on Facebook in the share mine. Na memo edina kanibi. Uze unu obi kasa or text messenger or send me a WhatsApp. Ba ko ni din sa de no wom. We make kan krese mu hu. Ba ko su din won de ne nwa Jesus Christo din won Christ. What yesu bokro no. Christ wom ana limited the twato. And we hear Christ no. Ana we be here ne de no di Christ. What are they? When I say journal see you. Enye se mhunu se Sharaf akwakoye boxing bout. Na a free fa we minu enti. Mem parent tokwa. E minua. But dey bia me friend aka say bra. Enye bibia ni dey kire jai. Amu yodum jai. Na ye ne no egu ho. That be e be mpanimfo mbeba kire yin. That young guy need to be promoted. He need to be encouraged. Ghana company be no sika ira. Obi sika ira okroma party. Sharaf akọwi obi sika. Sharaf wofa timi tua sika kwaye nkrofo ani. A fly nkrofo over. I just obi wanka Ibrahim Mahama from nowhere. No send it sika. I'm talking about dollars. No anyone for say na program on timi mo no. Mo hunu companies are also. And when they are in power, look, in principle, it is only natural. Some more company, me Sharaf, so that I can even get favor before his father. Natural. I didn't know any answer. Who a company is here? Now me a president. Now me banning party no a program. No be catch the wa. Who sponsor party? So that you can get access to me Otu Darko as president. So the companies are almost support to Sharaf one way or the other. Boy no, but at least and also be a crime because we are businessmen. Take advantage of opportunities when they avail themselves. Sharaf coming is an opportunity. Beyond that, Anthony Joshua, an internationally acclaimed fighter. It is a local company. Now the company control the program so say a projected to the international world. So BBC, TV Dashwell, any the other France for can we be who where you also. Ahwaya ben greni. Ahwaya ben. Say Sharaf, say Sharaf at the Sabatu bottom where you bottom sika. He's a young guy. Forget about Sharaf Papa president. Forget about it. Forget about it, Sharaf Papa president. Forget about it. Because time was Sharaf Papa was position. Sharaf was organizing bout. Sometime with close to 20 sponsors. Then the Papa president. What are you talking about? But me penny and talk. Minko. Eti, my memo didn't even come. Hey, wait. We create the end Shipping Company Limited. Shipping Company Limited. First name no e Kane Dikan. Uyi Kane first name na nya kan nyina shipping etie se bia Kane e bia Kojo Shipping Company Limited. K Shipping Company Limited. Doing under declaration. You dare me in this country. If like dare me. May pay any of these companies to dare me before it goes to Yoko. If we're a man, our company be a tell me. But if you're a man, come out. Accra FM. Accra Force Ading. Solomon Uswaba, or Castle is scanning my scanner good. Oh, Solomon Usum said I may corrupt too. I'm come sort to sort and can corrupt. And my main fact, he went to her company. We Pate, when him company back home, Nazareth with him. Nazareth, when him company back home. Very well. At this point, legally, me lawyer, and he may take legal counsel before I come back to this. Because me name the operations of Yoko. See, me name say if I'm doing them good or the service. So I'll take counsel from Honorable Raymond Achana, any of the, then I'll get back. But I'll make sure, say, Pate, we are following this thing to the last. And fetchly, so fetchly, come catch them a 1 and ahead. What about fetchly? Be it's your a. Okay. Senior, bra, me for 5 minutes when can I mean honorable Solonkasa. Electoral Commissioner, bra. But you see, yeah, press briefing be on Saglemi. Yeah, catch that by say. I bind that and she say be to one saying combat to Saglemi. I'm a private company. Me sure say by now, Nkrata that Ministry of Works and Housing and Madaja. Say tempti abine say on person mu follow me abandoned and yeah. Near Team Saglem not for sale. Out to that come here convener. Yeah, can I say my binding try because Saglem is not for sale. Near can in ra. Abra NPP was no. And run ye can in ne. Abra NDC was. Because a bagana semwa, it's not about NPP, it's not about NDC. In Chima say in your padiano esenjain. Matunton your padini be brave, kakraka. Yamubianton. And I'm happy said John Dramani Mahama will see the Saglemino on one of Radia in a tom. I'm Nyakunyan. Are you the petitions, Neko? Kasai, what the petitions, Neko?
I'm Miko.
On Fanquay, in Cantro. Another Biko. Would it be called?
The Biko in it.
Cratchy, 17 Trump Fatao. Are they about 4? I was saying 355. How they come
after how many Biko?
Right Honorable Abambabin, when if you are Nas. Also, the Biaco, Nyaka no the Bako China. Ghana for better was it. Bakas with the Bako Nadia, over so to saying.
You about it. I'm not much now.
80, yeah, the petition may be called Speaker of Parliament, but through Select Committee on Housing.
Yeah.
And the petition is being so called
Ministry of Lands and Housing.
Ministry of Works.
Okay.
Works and Housing. But how about assistant name Brun to help? And I did back also call a bank scheme. I know the call Chief of Staff Office. And now Executive Secretary to the President. But I Drew President. Contract, you know, I demand construct OAS, no. A $200 million and a parliament approve here. I menu ne betua.
Debbie.
Menu ne betua se Debbie.
There's no abayi to akari.
Na abayi tua. Jo Mahama the bottom scan e bu o man no. Agu for the scale free chebi buy. Sika be a president be dey o man menu ne betua se Debbie.
I tax.
Akwa we pa. Menu ne betua. Hwe ayi opa ko Saglemi. Ko hwe the state of Saglemi. Atete o. And friends in India, and you very microphone so Edward Madani Latini.
This year, me found
Bassa.
Roof in the car.
Very deplorable. Very deplorable.
There's a one can go.
And yes, see, one more firm at least area honum eben niente choose one of the reasons they choose TDC is because eben a hosagleme.
Yeah.
Firm at least TDC no a government own.
Yeah, and also no a create more employment.
Yes, a government own. A government o firm TDC no mu. So many ska ko bobesia. Ghana for ya twa mo firm Ghana for ntrim.
Already say nyame adum na share Israel for money Iran for warning.
Ya be kwa wie da ben.
Oh, I be kwa wie na after starting one this.
Onim don baby oh.
Oh maybe.
The Bible more forget it. That's right. Eti Mesro Saglemeno me dey see in 2 minutes. Nia ye kan say a soldier for ne especially police for nya baby na. Pate opa je survey we kra nya survey. Opa na ante kofa kwa police for etie. Be bre fridge esi abonten. Why do we dehumanize them like that? Why?
Nana your prisons yard work.
Fridge is abonten. But it's disgraceful. But it's sad. It's bad. How do we treat prison warders like that? They say a Danya University of Ghana students them a yes be a prison officer down Ghana.
A chauffeur or diomopa.
Look, say me a prison warder. Now catch them say prison I don't care because me crampa me prison sereni no. Me cram me need dabre papa. It will say 50 eguda ba ko I don't care. Police ni no a wonu benya dwumtie aboye ho ban no. Onu ni fridge si abonten. Na ne ba akọ abonten akọ yi fridge. It's coming na najo a wa bie pon abe yi fridge. Abe yi nsu ase akodem.
Onu say Sunday mi ba ku bia o de iron ni be to fridge ni eso. No iron na tade be pass. Edan no musa eswamo minti no
eti ode keta
diffuse na that abontin
ano de bibia seso ano de atade na ano oye prison na say oye
prison
penny for no because of them husa enso je wasaglem ye gu ho no mu a ayi epro Nana Akufo-Addo o ba nso aso ko start bi wo ayi pokwase de mo ko he mebel ana afamu grass cutter na take over pokwase de no I don't know story me dem akubiasi wo wicked people
we fin never fa ho
near me yan say na kwan ya ye to wo no fa so e ba besi pokwase o ma sia say kwan no
kwan dey say
and ayi unim say na there was a river, a whole river, a flow. Akufo-Addo ne contractors ni esi river na me no kasa river na say. Why do you treat it?
And ye can want some.
Mr. John Dramani Mahama, the nation's president.
Yes sir.
Una se sia honhom no wo so. Oba ye kurampo se sia ensuto no ase asesa aba ne normal place. Akufo-Addo time na May eko ensu kremba ensu betaje October. Oba ye ensu ase start yi. Obia fa na ni hwe. Se time John Dramani Mahama bae no. Rainy season no about the normal time aye enkoda. Yes.
First na hope in your
Bible say when nipa boni ni do o man so man si apene na you feel ready do o man so a o man nya ahoto. John Dramani Mahama e de na kwan share rade nsa no once nya ahoto nkakra enu nti na appointee bi of John Mahama odin se mu na fa wonchew. I'm telling you, you could be minister, you could be we don't care. We want Mahama to succeed. Yes.
You need a chua na yambo alphabet no never body na ngasa.
They my appointee be enjoy ki ukruma no. Mon sort boys no so. Appointees mon sort boys no. Me nim say Solomon wusu be sort me, ojan sort me.
Yeah, can is an na me.
But me share na dey no be share no. What's the day? But Solo wa light alai. And the one sort to am no be you ukruma. Okay, eti
then I'm very to us. Mama to aban say
okay.
Kwase kwan my kwan very bad.
Okay.
In so to kwan very bad.
I for the
yeah, I from my kwan.
So osofo bi ho. Asofo tu na ho. So crass ni
catapult we second chance kwan. Ndo be boost na Akufo-Addo case unjai. Na ye adumchi kwan oye kwan.
Oso unyai.
Oso unjai.
Akufo-Addo ankasa ade na.
Oh, ade.
Oso unyai say.
Ogusu from pokwase enum anu ho no ma kosi catapult.
Ho no ka say omo say One first can ma ministry no more no. Ah, almost said be one first can ma.
So come about akakota no be also. Ana mo so nja. But the make count is say my radio.
One first can my idea jai.
My radio eno no yengu so hwe assassin like a normal grounds. This is so to so na cast in far. Hard.
Very well.
For 20 years.
Ana I Maripoma company. Mo amoye amasaman ayi no. Poko asensa wam kwa no.
Yeah.
Na send ya amoye ade mugu so kakra but muntwa so man.
Yeah.
Why yesre mo se mo ninko ho Maripoma meka mo. We de na yen kaye. Ai. Ti mu de muntwa so man na enye mo trouble man. Eti at this point ayi.
Yeah.
For mo first train to Jana Mira ancient commoners.
The first Nana and then we viewers no my idea.
And no my idea.
Dear some boogie.
Say unim. I think say baby a ye winner. Eti who are winning then? Else will defend the title no the next time.
Sure.
Eti top 3 no way.
Top 3 me na.
One nya number 3.
Number 3 oba.
Ayi obowa. Ayi niema ye odoso. Ade ye ma hina na wom. Apart from Diana Baka.
Oh hey and Aisha Ahmed. In the sun
that. What be mama Aisha?
David to
Tambe Aisha bam.
To intemu no.
Eti number 3 ne hwan?
Number 3 ne Diana.
Diana Baka de ayi on for so inti. We the Diana Baka de no. Ma ba me se mama Diana. When nya number 2?
Robert Chi.
Robert Chi ben.
Robert Chi wa.
Tambe na Robert Chi bi bai.
Oh, Robert Chi no name ojinem.
Ana when winning.
The winner the Papa.
Yeah. The goal no.
Yeah, the goal.
The goal we near. The goal the end the fair.
Fair enough.
Enti yemo ensema the goal for. Enti he is crowned the king of citizen dance ene.
Yeah.
But the goal also will defend it the next time. So anytime I will be defending. But number 2 no the behwem.
No.
Sure. But me enko break him ra. Me enko break him ra ye ba na yenin komo. Enti electoral commissioner also on page mensa Pafarijan ana oni yedin komo no me twa me ho ba bra penin Solomon Wusu ha yene no ebedin komo enensem no edoso fetch agreeding B-, and that time nene nam D baby you see agreeding B but I'm fetch kroma wiem because I think the baby ayekono ye nam B positive
em ye nyina ye ko plan book bi abefe bi o se bottom of approach Edebe ni esi ya boss ro asa de ba be foundation.
NPP die.
Ah, that don't. Me who kiri me. In fact, me na me wo baabi di omo ye meeting ni nyina no. Na me ntie bi. Enti me point na me bie me saw me phone ya the first news item ba me tie ni say 31st July omo ba be ye presidential primaries. Na omo ye do wi a na Omakohes asio na me started too many party ni mo se hwan na ebetwa kwakohia atake this
oh yeah former member.
Yes.
Before I conclude with you I have what is the normal thing what has been the normal precedence
so the whole thing is just like institution biano okọ about to NPP no okọ wia mo ye what we call research ehu ade crop tie gina so ma mudi nguku anase mudi ngunim eno na omo se omo eye bi wo kwedie
omo se anomo ye
because obeda akwa kasem ayi wakwa ye nhwehwem na nhwehwem na akoye no wo to nsa frɛ journalist mo mko share lisa no oba ya na so ye nka ngire mo ye de mo bi it doesn't make sense to you now beyond that no someone from my party for see no MPs ni bebre nim the content of the report. Constituency executives enim the content of the report. Regional executives enim the content of the report. Patrons enim the content of the report.
So how do they correct their mistakes?
That is the point. So tias here. Ana mo de report na koma ba omiane na associate. Enti omuduru ahafo a na o matu page 1 ama ho. Omo check wa se na otu na ho asemu mu a.
Wo de OP3.
Na o de ama abronye kana dwena kire wo ho a. Edru baby emu ade na on fi say abronye kan fana na flag bearer na wa lusu na o se kaba na o shempa se wa kotete no. Well, that is why in Okwe's report page they say we did on go the kuto Bible. And I met Gabia Sarochi na kuso also Akufo do credit report ni oni copy. Na Akufo they say we hear copy because report I say more than half of the page. If I
testimony.
Wow, who them the gum? A two sako can one hand no crab fast track. Whoa, if that's for assassin. And it's no, I near and countless are reports. My identify problems. I don't know. Already yes, a very amendment. No afraid extraordinary delegates conference. Not more for number amendment. Then you start the rebuilding of the party for the Papa for your police station elections, your constituency elections, regional or national elections. We are now in your asset. What you are parliamentary candidates.
It's more of bottom up approach.
And that is what happens. Democratic Party lose election one breaking. And there's no more yet.
But and only one side of leadership. So in leadership, so you're top down.
Top down, I hear that. I don't mean I'm on my own way. Now, what in Ghana predicted your room come here. One what in Ghana, one who needs a different from Obia. Maybe I'm a cross one of your yarn is a walk out of Antiba Quaver and no M1. They be out your margin free. Now, in any case, I deal we are more Yerkin. Now, some boy be Pinangasama were winning elections in 2000 in 2016. I bought my project and a command. Alright, in 2016, we were for the Baby winning election, and yet bottom up a project.
In fact, in Ghana, I think that's been the norm.
Papa, but for us, first of all, and then one person I'll get by a special work for $58 million. About costs is here, and necessary by ye. Yako to a most the alternative is scary. Self scary nothing a yachi says, as I said, the about you bet you go for in scary. It is oh yes, I believe when now. How were you expecting, said, or be back to a Panama? I know what's our candidate, and there will be ones who will a Muslim them, a child, one room of awesome. And the betty look abos that's one the BBA but what will run to them. Who would you walk out the principle being what there is no principle, no a policy direction, nothing. Who was on say campaign ya we pano. What is your team or say it is possible?
John Mahama a the direction yet not Nakunyaso. Or also direction near the Mahafia.
I don't get it. Why is I knew my way in a Okodu a Tachima as a wencher? Fast Yana Mame, Yadistiana Mao, Sastiana,
said driving all day.
Now, if you wait in our walk according to East, you know, the annual self for 1 by any room for the 38.
The room for the
on MJ. Now, our company, sir, you sit down and do what is right. But you see, Esa said, or Munim said, or my saying, you know. Almost a quiet biaso member of Yasan Swakobio, and that is the beginning of the end. Almost fast track.
You think so, Winnie?
Why?
Bamia.
Oh, maybe that's your my idea. What is going to happen?
Over Kennedy, Japan.
Oh, baby, I mean, Kennedy, I mean, Cisco.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm telling you.
But as a grassroots,
who is the grassroots? NPP, the basic unity, delegates. Delegates, the NTR, almost some way on the top up. Now, we got to answer a polling station elections. All delegates here women go for ghost names better. Ghost names here on national service. And now I'm going to hear you. A 1PP album.
Ghost names room.
A general one more. Now, no, you know, if it's over one year, ID card number would be also.
Oh, maybe, mamma, no one.
Oh, just and somebody walk with Jim Kennedy Munsa.
But I was thinking, and I'm on some extra delegates. Okay, no, you're delegate. No, I'm talking about Congress. Say, no, Monster, somewhere in Namunian and this. I'm where you nominate and this for the
committee of the extraordinary Congress.
For now, me,
I will Nabi Mustafa, Salam Mustafa.
I watch the early flag bearership, Nana. Congress, Nankasa, planning committee. Okay.
So now, some quiet, Rebecca say, amendment.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Our own call NPP conference.
There be but you can buy.
You are prepared to shoot to we are proposing the amendment of the as many as I favor say as many as I favor say no. Whatever the eyes have it.
Because I was thinking, Sanka, I'm mobile 10 years this for you. Not grassroots, no more now to aba. Oh, any Kennedy has a problem.
My catcher is always keep your function. And your fanfare near you. And your fanfare, they say, your friend say, you may appeal to conform a town, but the point is that a new panel got to a selection. One most would be a non existent or be a ghost. I won't just or won't catch us if wrong. About to be drove with your boom. Now, or what your mama will try, but not from your 20.
Wow.
And only because of one person, it was said party noir and comfort see a woman in Semono said a bit me I was standing the test of time. The president visa
NPP
a baby 1 year and a good away your fast tracking. Now I want to miss us or more to watch a Yakukai. Was it this is in your so nonsense. Now your friend is a everyone probably the worker did give me some years.
NPP go.
Goodness, oh, yeah, catch them say, you see, and your rocket science.
Roach NPP penny. I do want NPP. Now,
I affect baby. The representation of the party in parliament.
Parliament is in
it is a baby.
It's almost like NPP.
Almost. Now, the head don't listen to movement here by a political party.
Yeah, it's a move free movement about political party. Fantastic. To move a take over.
Oh, yeah, and go for the Fred. I'm afraid you bet you also.
Fantastic.
It's as yet to me, there's a gun and then one party state.
Baby, that's some chimber.
You have to fight this National Democratic Congress and depose them from power.
Yes, you have to
fight. And yes, I am people don't get credibility.
Solo.
Because of now, oh dear. Party also person over the film question. Oh, campaign. I saw campaign message in some of the check.
That's right.
Yeah, you want to because you want to travel. Say, Obi, I do a corner to so. Most of what guy, Mapa Contraform say, more blame man, you find a corner to so, or a binum running in me. Now, better go back to the people of this country and catch up. Say, your friend is saying, you buy the fight against corruption.
Oh, message you have.
What's it?
The Lali Solomon.
Yay.
Jidaida. What's it? This man will collapse NPP pay.
Way. Talk us here. I don't know. Idea they will regret it, but some of us may feel some mess of my gas political party. Now, you know, a man, you know what change. So, yes. Now, your party, no, actually, almost say your organization. But send your message by your movie.
But you check his on Facebook.
I catch the team supporters of the NPP say, Mutie.
Aye, focus on Facebook. Check his on the mind.
I'm about
oh, what's up? Facebook also.
Oh, Munina. Everything, yeah, a woman on party. It's a gone for gone conclusion.
NPP.
I'm telling you, sir.
Our
numbers in the parliament. In the next elections, I can tell you, sir, more than half ever contested as MPs, but not on the ticket of the NPP, but on the ticket of our party.
Are you serious?
You quote me anywhere.
Say that again, please.
Oh, sir, MPs in our parliament. They don't want in election 2028. I'm not contested as parliamentary candidates, but not on the ticket of the NPP, but on the ticket of our party. What they want to do, they say, one go rubber, we are now your MP. You're 12 money we need to pay on the work here. That's what they are doing. They want to shape people in life, say, teaching a child. Move back or rubber on your side. That's a
mafia.
And yes, will be working. So, come on, you want to be a go for. I'm not to Dr. Dixon.
Okay.
And yes, one of the reasons why we lose election.
It's one man. Over to listen about winning MP.
They say, doctor, medical doctor, or chronom pen.
Mini papa.
Meanwhile, constituents who was such a fine brain representing the people of Ghana.
That will be collapse of parliament. Only a friend one now.
Now, was any people we say, I know you deep.
Advocacy is come.
But you why do you question here? To me, catch you say, one must say, woman. As some of us here, a university and an ABC, and young mama, it's answer, Ufiti Precoposia, a Mojana Beba, or more how one say, or more favorable, and no mutual and no mutrim, would they a candidate, a Muslim candidate from the North Bar, who will be winning all the northern votes.
It doesn't just.
There now be out zeros. Ukraine ferry about 30 polling stations, zero in the Boko area. Uko North East. Temper only Domama. Mano, which Northern region, what was it? Over Savannah, what was the situation?
Vote when you want.
What I say, Upper West, Upper East, finito. There are 4 regions, NPP could have 0 MPs. Water, OT, Upper East, Upper West.
So sad.
There are about 5 regions, NPP were 1.
Buni East,
North, Western North. Baby, I have run your aid. Ebusha Penya Oba, no more 11 seats. 11 for MPP, 1 for NDC. First time I had about Jempe 66, and I had Butu.
Wow.
I had 11 to the NDC and 1 to the MPP.
I done it.
So this is the reality.
11 wise.
11 wise. Okay. So just here. And it's our boys and your way in every nasa. Yamia Yaduma Sanswama. I'm a Mako Yi. Mako is a Moko top down approach. Can you the work still in team? Clever.
Say and Guasiamano.
What I want to Abra Bronya and the boys that's so much to Manomo. Ya will be Sicaro or back have heavy. Or buy a Rosetta cushion. We're just saying that was the better than knockout.
Yes, and Guasim Fata Cannibal.
Not what was said. Timoniwa. You also buy a booty, and I also buy booty. Because obviously booty supported the Canada Japan. Now, Gofunya Hill, the booty who are only the chairman of the NPP. Yeah. Masaud Osman. Masaud Osman.
Basa. Your ball TV3 for you too. That is the now MPP for how could you vote for? Hey.
So that is the reality.
First, no. Now you can't. You see NDC for the buga.
What year?
Those people now when you wear NDC. You see NDC for the. As I'm speaking to you, NDC are more refined, more intelligent than MPP party. Are you serious?
That's just in team. I know, maybe Tibugana or one or Buddha or meeting on the phone. Or think we take a cassia trouble or more or says the same executives or no county. My renewal Monday.
Oh, then the guy is honest. The booty guy is honest.
What my co uncle may trim
Bugasi
identity Casa on pen be it was so on the bone of Saturday or Rubina.
That guy is right. Do her song on base.
Oh, yeah. Now, how can you throw the party like that? And it is a goal for effort.
Why did they vote for such a character in the first place?
That party is out of can't be another Kufa. They didn't want any divergent opinion. Okoya, yeah, no more Ghana, almost a woman, almost Funtino. Almost Sakambo to Sa and your man. Satam ne ko yamo and only the friend.
Wow.
But you see in 2028 the defeat out NPP best of fun. I'm telling you, say
you think so?
I'm telling you.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you.
Make us say MPP by Europe in 2028.
Oh, wait a minute. A party ne we make a Japan for ne. Your friends open your party no something I'm predicting.
Second, can Japan be giant people? Or predicting?
I am predicting.
Second, Japan be giant people. Can Japan be giant people?
For me, where you almost where slapping his face.
Wow.
Catch us with Chimusa when Dagani again Chimusa. There is no way we will let you because that old album, the last time one team the number of constituencies on the court. Obuasi East and West never court, Edus never court, Rekum never court, Domane never court. They take a lot of the constituencies. Now, what's the worst of that? All side that very album now. Problems 100 is Aqua to a back, Aqua or Flavera. Now we are Umbu party. Etienne, ya two South Ross, blah blah blah, no bad you, ya two on Munina, or Mumrafie, or buy a horn more. A Yasugi on top. That's what we stand for.
I said maybe petition be equal presidency. Say yen two directors, 3 directors are omunya appointment on the 10th of December at Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. And yantia say omu lobby dindi at the presidency to stop them to continue the loot. And yeah, Alliance for Justice and Equality would relent the decision to demonstrate against our appointment na yamaye abra omolusi power. We would make sure this battle, will fight it to the letter, we'll make sure say the yebe bia ma yetu sa 3 directors no yebe ye nti omunjani omuya no they are even lobbying Ghana Civil Aviation Authority on the 10th of December. Nana Akufo-Addo ema omo appointment was say na ya petition presidency nti ya petition presidency no even journalists bi mu kra ya kotua omo ka omo ka bi ma omo pull down stories ni nyina enya ade a ebe ye dwuma ye be ye demonstration. Even if the presidency fail, we will do demonstration until they take them out, because obimu ya tu obimu ya pamo obimu, nobody is above the law and nobody is a citizen more than the other. It is Chief Justice Eshasie Efibibia. We are pleading for him to continue. He shouldn't skip the reader of Sa Omwa Omo. Nana Otu, my main Kai will say every election a one instance, and also every election will call ye, and then you retreat and now you come back. You devise strategies, and duopoly in this country, dear yebimu yampe, but it appears NPP NDC has come to stay. We would need a third force, and now we would need more than the third force to make sure we would, whether Chada is the third force or not.
Movement for change say
another force to me a winning election, not just the name third force. What they are saying, another political parties that has started since 1992. I belong to PNC in the past since 92, and we need power that, but we were third force before. But we want a party that would win election. The NPP, we want yepe NPP existence, yepe movement existence. That multi-party democracy, dia Ghana for epe, and into nayeji democracy atum. So in this regard, NPP omuntu omunyama ye, so that they will continue to exist to enrich the multi-party democracy I are practicing in this country. Nana, in research, we have these 3 theories. Once you want to do something to inure to the benefit of whatever you need to consider these 3 things. You have effort expectancy, and you have performance expectancy, and also you have assurance expectancy. These 3 things should be, as a political party, a driving force to bring in people and so this effort now NPP I will tell you say the disadvantage outweighs the advantage. That is the effort beginning, the effort expectancy. Say omudi betu enim as a driving force. For me as individual, we are analysis what me who say Emma Obimu, and as a party exhibiting a democratic flaws in any political party, you can say like it's dissuade the interest of people joining the party. What they are saying, very good. They say Solomon Kansamo. Solomon Owusu every party just because of machinations na course. But we shall see with this effort you will not be expecting anybody abra who fail to win election, and then you start this way one performance expectancy. When you go into quality, when you go into election, who fail to win elections, obi mu share your performance would you call ye and then the performance after ube side then boom ube say would beba so that you can recapture power no so performance expectancies no obi mu tachi ehwe sana mu be then mu be kabom so that you will come and then support your effort and then making sure say you will get a good performance or good results otherwise. Assurance no so no dear when you lose election you would need to assure your follower, you need to assure your from saying floating voters say all is not lost. We are coming in full force to recapture power based on your the effort you put in place, the performance and then to assure those people to join you so that whatever happens, at the end of the day you can recapture power. These are some of the things your research team should be able to put in place to attract floating voters.
And you think they've not done that?
I'm just, if indeed, I'm not sure, say this bottom top down would have approached, would have helped.
Sometimes,
because this is the time, this is the time.
Done it, but political machinations.
You see, that's what I'm saying, sir. Once you lose election, you would need a lot of thinking, strategic thinking. Before taking any other decisions, and yes, idea you are rather going to further deepen the cracks. One, alarm chairman Tintama not offering NPP. We didn't like that because look, NPP is a force to reckon with. It's a force to reckon with, and to break away from that party, idea breaking the frontier of the party. Is a fact. And nobody can tell me say Alan Chairman didn't go with people. And some people now or the koya no so. If indeed Anka Omuka was
Alan Chairman grow. Na solo alone.
That's what I'm saying. Say that force now Omudi koya no. Anka Omudi kahukra. Even the 8-year syndrome now Ghanaians have come to adopt. Anka this defeat of 1.something million Anka Mbasa. At least NDC would have won, but not this huge humiliating defeat. What do you say? So for me, NPP should revisit their strategies. We need them alive. We need the force so that NDC will not take Ghanaians for granted. Because as a matter of fact, say, if there's no competition, or two, trust me, it will serve as a check. It will serve as a check. If care is not taken and we have another breakaway, the party will turn into a pressure group in this country.
NPP will turn to a pressure
group, yes. If there is another breakaway.
How mean could you be?
No, I'm not mean, I'm being frank.
NPP better than a pressure group. I am
telling you, sir, the research will tell you this.
So let me in the jobs, is it Bruce?
No, I am credit maker. Because look at the defeat after Ireland breaking away. Unprecedented since 1992. 2 million defeat. What do I say? So how on earth could you say let's look at how bottom down? Look, Obi can say the person amongst them. And he's the only competent person who can challenge when it comes to the jabs of NDC. He's the only person who can throw out economic jargons against NDC. For example, Kennedy Japan. Trust me. Oscar, but he is not a person to lead me, not even a country. Canada Japan cannot lead me.
That's your opinion.
That's why I'm saying. When a woman me call honum, I don't want to be personal. Listen. That's my opinion. Why? Who opinion? That's my opinion. Anybody who likes Kennedy Japan is a criminal. Is this something that's why? Have I insulted anybody?
On what grounds?
That's our point.
You see,
the issues about the issue concerning who killed Ahmed is still in the balance. We don't know who killed him. He portrayed as if he knew the people who killed him. Until then, he should come out and tell us. He is liable, and I can hold him to ransom.
We are having a fair
What did I say? So he's a criminal.
Haruna.
Yes.
Haruna, you are not the court of our country.
What do you call?
No, listen. I'm putting it to you. So when you're court, it takes only a competent court of jurisdiction to pronounce criminality on a victim. On what basis? Are you the court? No, but let's be fair. On what basis? And now just will be a follow Kennedy Japan a criminal. Are you saying you will not have also for or Kennedy Japan? Does that make the person a criminal?
There's this
court men are saying Kennedy Japan a criminal. Which court?
Show me your friend, and I'll show you.
Is the saying court?
That's what. No. I'm saying, sir. Your activities, your activities, your activities can tell you that Papa even though me so obidia but your lifestyle.
I'm sorry, this Facebook thing. Let's take care of it. I know the technical team they are working, but the people there are not enjoying the show. I beg. Me send me minimum let's do it and get good feed for the Facebook guys. Obi cry or say a station like this, you cannot do streaming. Any station one. Or the share station is what I can be. Let's work, and I see the technical team are doing so. Meaning what at all on Facebook. Let's work and get good feed for Facebook.
Hackers now,
because this thing happens, it will affect the CTV one. But tell me bribe craft forget it. Omonye. Yes, I know. How more data will be to data move your krum. So be better data not the actual. Look, we must respect them. And yes, the other programs they can tune. Omutunia will get them back. So let's serve them. They are customers. Let's serve them with respect, please. Okay, Haruna to us now.
Now you can't about who when as a effort say your friend a criminal, and when I say your friend a clean person, me understanding. They say anybody who has done any bad crime against humanity is a criminal by our laws. Not necessarily say you're funny, but once you have done something against humanity, we are criminal. And this woman in this country say Kennedy Japan, the crime against humanity would mean kind. So he's a criminal, and anybody who will support him within NPP is a criminal.
So that is your position. That is not the position of the station, and that is not my position.
Look, let me tell you one thing.
We disassociate ourselves from
that's me.
Okay.
That's me. Now, all did Mahama Tamno there?
List over like Rebecca
we see, judges. Judges said they are criminals. They are idiots.
So that is established. Proceed. Let's go.
What do you say? Don't forget. Sir, decision now. NPP take and run. A decision that will make sure, say, it favors one candidate, and the candidate is who? Dr. Mahmoud. Even though I support you, but I against that decision now. Omudiba and run because one, there are series of examples you can give. Say, Mahmoud Bawu, Obia. Obimu Bekase, he's new in the party. And he, according to Obimu from within, said he was handpicked from somewhere. Now, Yadiuba party noa from nowhere without even a card as a member. Now, Yadiuba to lead the party. It tells you, say, there are people who are not happy with that particular decision that led to the breakaway of Alan Charmati. Fresh and it's still fresh in our minds. Yes, I don't understand, because in our political history in this country, this is the first time we are turning things upside down. This is the first time. Minty be that, but to skew things to benefit one person is a idea. The democratic practice in various ombeguno and omaguno. So for me, in as much as I know, sir, His Excellency former Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia I disagree with sir turning things upside down to favor him, because everybody deserves the opportunity to lead. Therefore, no yensan ko to take these theoretical principles of research, the effort expectancy, performance expectancy, and then assurance expectancy to bring everybody on board. Sa expectancies na mekaya no enka ho dia that's break away from your friends saying Canada, Japan is eminent.
Very well.
It's eminent. Nana Akufo-Addo and his colonies. From saying a finance minister. Kenmo made us slaves. And as me knew, Yakasei, I thought that you will program one. Just say check and send what to me. But today, what did Mahama Tankura? What you can't even go and greet him.
Mahama on vindictive.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't want to be the first person to take Nana to ICC. Say a chance, yes, say a hammy.
International Criminal Court.
Yes, make the Nubeko ICC to answer crimes against humanity. What you say? Because look, sometimes look, I am saying, sir, Alliance for Justice and Equality is considering to go to ICC. I'm telling you, we are considering. Why did we establish ICC? To the extent, say, would Ghana Sika, Abra Unim say, the debts that we have as a country, Obia Nana Akufo-Addo in 2024, at the time I obe free Abensono, no Bia as Ghanaian decart 3,000 Ghana cedis. Sisi ya, you want to say 1,000 Ghana cedis? Say 3,000 Ghana cedis.
1,000
1,000. 3,000. Sister, yes.
Because of the CD, we know.
Yes.
It means that this is the best time to pay our debt. Too.
Yes. Yes. What do you say? So what's crime? You were gold, you were oil, you were bauxite, you were diamond, you were nina. But as a Ghanaian, my crime is just because I'm a Ghanaian. What do you say? So Fitch rating no extra say Abampa Aba Ghana. Onimdifuo His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Your friend Tenino nye wonyansa. Teni ye wonyansa. Next say it is not only the gray hair that has wisdom. It tells us say we are where and you have no wisdom. It doesn't have any tribal affiliations. Wuni nyansa. I found say wuni na uswa. There can say
that can forward baby. Was it ansana yebewo abofre nyansani no na penin kwase atiase.
What you say? Not yes. Oh, ena eyi.
What's it?
What do you say? So if you have a country like Ghana and you have no trust to say Nana Akufo-Addo, Nana need trust in this country, and you need investments in Ghana, and I'm not surprised his finance minister, oh yeah, cousin, America spending millions of dollars to treat himself. Abra, ucha and awarded contracts called them Agenda 111. Yes. Abra would tuwe obimuka. Those hospitals are still standing. Abra obimu ejisik sasika nina edi. I am not surprised under His Excellency the former President Crawford ne pensiono going to me over $45 million and spent it for free. Abra one sites. Oh, so I am surprised that as a country we have not decided to take this man to ICC. But it tells us the international community business, they have eyes in this country. And I'm not surprised for the first time within 4 months these people have come to make sure they rate Ghana and brought Ghana back to its glory. His Excellency the former president, so say my friend His Excellency Nana Akufo Addo. No, sir. My friend Crawford, no see there.
I know that.
My friend Crawford,
me per se. And maybe we check me 30 seconds. Is it? But we just say me pan chop ko no kasa. Ti me strength the time no.
We dey fani na ampo.
Omo ayiti no. Omo e mabusuafo ba ya omo ntene me biase. Omo no mahama ne nse me. Ana yin na ne to mahama ba you see. We have journalistic principles and ethics. We wait to fire, but there are some commentary we will make here as a journalist. She guess na dream siso. Dem ka ti ase.
We are maybe so asem.
Dem bisa me he. Maybe. Tina o ka
se wo company.
O ka se Akufo-Addo kronfo no.
Se wo company.
O se Akufo-Addo kronfo.
Wo company me ba se wo
ana o stress o se Akufo-Addo kronfo no.
So no ye say. No ye kronfo. Se me ana me boa. Wo former me say me former president.
Ka se bi Akufo-Addo kronfo kra.
Sometimes
se bi nka ho kra. Se bi Akufo-Addo kronfo kra.
Se bi yemfa se bi nkwadwo mu. Jesus say Jesus okroska.
Na dia o ba yo.
First,
for 1 minute, we are not solo.
You're solo. Missy, who call Malata market? Who to send the town? Why you enter? Who called White House?
First,
Missy, make up, baby. Who called White House? My first encounter. No, be mounting speakers. Ekura mic. No, did Barack Obama. What is it? Mr. White House or Minka say White House. What is it? There be Mika. It's part of the democracy how we have embraced. But with responsibility
is different.
But with responsibility. What do I say? So the point I'm making is even Dr. friend Dr. Mahama. Mahamudu Bawumia. Na yire kura didi Mahamatam.
That was sad.
Very unfortunate. So there are instances where people can take inspirations from.
Do inspiration in White House.
So me take the Ghana House. So me inspirations. For Samira. What do I say? So when you now express I have no doubt. Say Ghana has gained back and will continue to have that glory that we lost for 80 years. Now, young can't about the dollar because minya obimu omukra have a challenge in one of your sister stations about unsustainable nature of the dollar, and they say it's artificial. Eto da na mbisa omu say you. If your mother or your father is in the hospital battling with sickness, would you look into your father's face there and tell Papa would you do that? Very good. So these people have come and they have tried. Look, I said this 2 weeks ago here. Say the fact that this dollar thing has come to has reduced to for 2 weeks sustainably. I have gained 400,000 Ghana cedis just for 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, I have gained profit of 400,000 Ghana cedis. It's serious intervention. So even if it is 1 month to cry, within that period,
Okay.
No, you cannot underestimate the profit that will be better save. So
right.
for me, if you are a Ghanaian and you are preaching doom that the dollar cannot be sustained, the CD strength cannot be sustained, and you are not a patriotic Ghanaian.
You know, I say, Nidindi Haruna Mohammed, Wakasa Bebre, or do who are saying between me there. My member, Yatiti shedding, right? So, Australian Papa, make a binim, Siciana, before I met Bano.
Wow.
And I send Yatiti, I say, oh, ne papa wound, right? Brother, ye we be, and when Yako be a say the oxygen. Oh, I see papa. But send a corner by your money. Omka say, your oxygen is in the soup, your mom in a pea, but the papa is stable. But Mimi who say, but by somebody, Yatiti shedding.
Your mama shedding,
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
There's a bit of man temsika. Are they 20? No, I say, Sanjo Aman temsika.
Yes, you want boy.
But near idiot, you bet chairman 8 minutes, time 5:41. Timway to many be 8 minutes.
Asa.
That be more for 7. But even if offer, say be anyhow, into a more for 7. I practice here more. Ah, practice here, police say more. To more for 7.
They never discuss.
Yeah. So the other one has to do with the impact of the
economy.
Tied to the economy. Otherwise, so any other topic here when here you can speak to it. That's right. Okay.
What did you get for the passport?
Okay.
For more than 6 months, a video passport will get me.
Okay.
A video called December, a video called February. Or we am conform, yes, first time travelers to China.
Okay, we are kind of brofu, senior. Chinese, I'm coming to brofu.
Yes, sir. Or what they own more visa now. Or we young passport to cross on the different embassy. I call for you because or what call Bob Bissia. Our banker or office of the Cofano Mano, Ababeto. Or more would drink. Also, what is your passport? Or quite the wolf. I mean, what sort of life is this?
Chion.
Who go for? The Ministry of Foreign Affairs immediately must contact the Chinese embassy in this country. So, would you also more this and that from passport more?
Can we bro from the Chinese embassy in?
So, may let me even address it to the Foreign Affairs Minister for him to forward this message to the Chinese ambassador and for that matter the consulate or the embassy. Mr. Foreign Affairs Minister.
But
yes.
What contracts are a war or moon?
Visa
debut. Omu the visa application ko embassy no ana omu the ama independent person.
Embassy was okay.
But the person working on it is the chairman. According to
Now unim asama okay. 3 months ago.
Yes. No, if you want to talk about a different thing, they let him make him point.
No, I know me yes. Who can say who call let me see then. Who can say me see me China?
Yes.
How many months ni? Me see how many months ni?
Almost 3 months.
Very good. Up to date, sir. Me too. Me visa. Up to date. And so me first time.
Passport in a way.
Debbie, sir. We are first timer. I don't know me bisa no. We are first timer. Would you passport no? Akwa booking. Ye wo omu system so no say na system no ti no. You don't just walk. I don't know me bisa no. Omu di 2 minutes nyina she goro boys nsa.
Which people?
Chinese embassy. Who walk in no? Unya.
No, but this is very indicting.
And please, I am telling you my experience.
No, you see, I beg you. I have an official duty. Okay, as a moderator. It's an indicting statement. It's indicting the Chinese embassy. Say Omode Ejumana Sheguru boys. Where you have not done any, it can't be fact. It is your fact. You've not done any survey to the effect.
I am
And I
telling
want you to know
say,
that these are your words. And
but-
on
but-
this one
but-
too, we disassociate ourselves.
But Accra FM brought me here.
Yes.
Accra FM has given me the mic to talk.
Yes.
But Accra FM has not given me the brain to talk.
Okay, so
So you don't need to disassociate yourself.
No,
my,
no.
my words are my words.
Very well, very well.
That's it.
Point made.
Two of the matter, they have seized the passports of more than 200 Ghanaian businessmen and women. And these are not the first.
But why are they keeping the
That is
passports?
where I have a difficulty. And these people have no avenue of expressing their frustration. They go to the embassy, they have nobody to talk to, they have nobody to speak to. All they get is that go.
We have to. We have a follow up.
No, you a matter of
You
look.
just have to follow
I
up.
can phone from.
But why? Let's go to the Chinese embassy and find out
I am
why.
so serious.
I am saying this near me bra ekai. Sometimes no me say na me di kan bisa ho. Say omu edi passports ni applications echo embassy.
And you know, say solo na na flow.
Oh, say solo awi.
What did I say?
A part of their strategy. The strategy of the Chinese is they don't want to encourage a lot of Africans to come to the country anymore.
So remember have a galamsey.
The friend is saying, or more wholesalers. They want you to buy from their wholesalers here, and you do not come. The Bassanwa, a family will be our best of the bow from the above. When you now must rather encourage Africans, say, you're making a problem. Yes, you are here, no more. So, may that is where I am driving to. Obviously, buying and Uganda for produce will be Nigeria for produce will be. And Mediterranean. Energy 7 for Asia because Israel your friend is
Iran.
One say AU Asia. What to say? Just AU this strategy there.
So AU has time almost here.
No, we have extraordinary meetings.
Crisis ahead of you.
When you have crisis, you do extraordinary sessions. Now even cry University Student Association of Ghana. You cry near extra. Ordinary session, not AU.
I said, yeah, okay, as someone for this a problem, you never share, come your voice also, yeah, committee. We must always be one step ahead of the game. And yes, sir, I could remember trying media and you can go for passport. Passport to yes, or you want your fees. Why you fees? And I'm going to go full soon there. And your friend, and it's a mess them. One far when you day in nature.
So solo. We
Mama contact some of the contact I affected.
Oh, mommy, I'll follow up. I'm promising you. We'll go to the Chinese embassy and find out why.
Me, Niao Kai, but I have a personal experience about the delay of visas now. Omo issue. Now say me call honum direct because another experience in say we'll go and apply direct and they have a criteria. So one meet criteria no you have difficulty. Omu one of the major criteria ni say if you have been there or if you haven't been there you will need say we call honum ekotonema. One you would need a letter from an invite from your vendor, and then you will also need the vendor would also have to take your documents to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs there for them to approve it. And duduona to say sana obimuye business in Ghana hano duduona need some permits to do that business in China. Nti se me ba ha ebeto wo nema na wo ni credible documentations a wonti me mfa me nema me krata ekọ aban ho enko gi documents
eno mpo ye nema ton keke
what you say nema ton keke
ana mti me be rare forest mu
good so they have streamlined omu process no to the extent say omu citizens no kra no omu ntimi niye
eno kra nye mineral so enema ton ko nema
to say agents no e wo mu a omu wo honum no more. That's why I'm saying, say, they have made it too cumbersome to the extent, say, agents have the way. Who call home, apply, just an agent. and they are dealing with the agents because the agent here in Ghana until China obey the etiminya government approval abra want to China, so they work with, but see make say everyone agent will tell you near make
but those are certified agents, right?
And they have streamlined the process, and the new councillor the old one are not issue visas basa. Sorry to say no now so for the past 3 months so okay I still have my documents pending approval up to date, so I'm a victim, but I haven't paid money to anybody. I haven't, because if you have been there once, twice, the third time you don't need any government approval over there. The normal process now would you
have been there how many times?
Twice. So it's left with one for me to qualify without government inviting me or approving of my coming. What do I say? So in all these things, it is a lesson as you can say Ghana, we need to also find a way to streamline the way this foolish people, sorry to say mobile chrome edi boni say you can even what do I say? Because for me, because of diplomatic issues, you need to be careful and diplomatic about whatever you say. But trust me, if you go there, they will tell you what these people are doing. I say they are in China. I'm telling you. But in all of that, they haven't invited us. So we need to strengthen our economy to infuse certain things that we need so that together we can build Ghana or Africa. Dear we say there are issues in this country, and such issues concerning politics or Ghana, and minority has failed Ghanaians, and for that matter NPP. Sir, today as we speak, there were pressing issues concerning the economic growth, and once somebody has done something good for Mother Ghana, you will come out to say no, you are not ready to accept the progress that person is trying to give to Mother Ghana. Make about one Ghana, Levina, no almost yemfang into your petroleum products, so that together we can have a stable light. Together we can have our reserves to be able to retire our legacy energy debt now. We mobile omo ink balloon no and omo jai the we now we cry the jai ma aban dada omo call NPP over $500 million million Ghana cedis ye shine nyina undercover in the name of COVID. Abra omo chiche yan chiche. What I say? So for me, this is something we need to understand. What I said last week, me knew about the engagement. Now I said, when I sat down and listened to whatever engagement that went on,
thank you, Haruna.
Say, look, these people really meant well. So everybody and people should give us a break. They have failed us. They should allow these people time to be able to proceed.